Bodzo now knows he has to win both remaining maps to keep himself in contest for the win in this match. Of course, a victory here on Blood Run for Kilson will see him winning 2-0. Right now, he's actually got mega health and he's got red armor, and they got those kind of horrible spawn, you know, on Blood Run, which is one at each end of the mega health corridor as they both try and run for it, which, you know, whoever spawns at LG usually wins.
It's a really, really great spawn for Kilson, and he's looking to just don't let bodzo into middle map now. And botzo's actually moving in aggressively and he pays for it instantly. This is really a bad move from bodzo. He should have known after that spawn, you probably have to play the map defensive for around 1-2 minutes to actually get back in or pull a really nice move off. But just moving into the second red armor that spawns is not going to happen, especially not against Kilson on form.
Well, we can see that Kilson up to 200, he's absolutely cleaned the map here of every single power-up. Oh.
And botzo's still sticking around for this red, and Kilson makes him pay again. I don't think this is going to work, trying to challenge every single big item, which bodzo is doing at the moment.
And you can see that Kilson's still managing to pick up absolutely everything from the map, and while bodzo tries to pick up, you know, the odd yellow here and there, and Kilson catches him out, then he's quite simply just losing more and more frags, and basically meaning that he's got so much little time to actually come back into this one. He's already 3-0 down. Kilson again will be landing a great rocket percentage. Actually runs out of rockets, but the shotgun finisher comes around. He will plasma climb up onto that red armor, and the lower yellow will be his as well. So at the moment, bodzo got just one yellow armor to work with. That obviously gives him 50 armor. And that's really just not enough when you're playing against a player like Kilson, who's obviously in control and really holding those two major power-ups, plus, of course, that lower yellow as well.
And he really has to slow down the game now. He can't take those risks just jumping into middle map when he doesn't know if Kilson is there. Great shotgun here by bodzo, though, and he finished the fight on 8 HP, and he doesn't have any weapons to play with, so he can barely even take a fight now, even though they're kind of equal on stack.
Nice rail coming out from bodzo, and that's the kind of thing that he's going to have to do if he wants to remove this stack from Kilson. Red armor up in 4 seconds. Kilson hanging around for that. Will bodzo come in to challenge? He actually just trying to rail Kilson away from it. That won't work out for him, and we could see Kilson picking up a mega and another yellow armor, which will see his stack rise dramatically as, again, his rocket jumps onto that top tier. He could actually take the upper yellow and completely deny bodzo everything in terms of, you know, armors and that mega health. So generally, it's just a bad time for bodzo at the minute.
He doesn't need to actually take away everything now. He's got a good circle around the lower yellow, red, and mega. As long as he keeps bodzo on one yellow and keeps exchanging damage, and bodzo is really making it easy for him at the moment, just taking those fights, Kilson is going to feel really comfy on the map, and he doesn't have to take any risks.
Here comes Kilson. Bodzo trying to hit those direct rockets, and again, he's challenging for this red armor against a player that's so nicely stacked that chances of him actually getting that red armor quite low, but he did actually make the rocket jump over. Kilson moving in with that LG and will actually drop down to finish with the rail. Makes it 6-0 with 6.5 minutes remaining. And bodzo's, you know, his only hope, and you can see what he's going for here, are those kind of desperate attempts to pick up either the mega health, pick up the red armor, and hope from there that he can launch some kind of comeback. He's done some damage from below here with that LG, and he may just get in on the mega health, and in fact he will. So bodzo picking up mega. Let's see what he can do with it, because his health is actually a lot better than Kilson, and right now his armor not too far away either.
This is his in on the map. If he manages to play this out smart, he's probably going to try to get the next red armor, and he really has to watch out for the damage now. If he gets the next red armor clean, or gets even the frag, then it's going to be his map.
Well, Kilson's out LG'd him there, and Kilson made a mistake there, which may prove to be quite a big one. He jumped over to the red armor platform, didn't actually pick it up as he dropped down towards that mega, and he could be in a little bit of trouble. There goes the rail again from Kilson. He picked up the mega health. And there goes the rocket as bodzo came through, really having no chance to dodge that one. It was right at the end of that exit tunnel.
And that's really a thing. I mean, Kilson's mistake there, doing a rocket jump on the red, not taking it. And if you don't take advantage of your opponent's mistakes, you will see stuff like this happening. You're just gonna get pushed off the map instantly again. And sitting on a 200 stack again for k1llsen. The Mega is going to be his as well. 5 minutes left. This is going to be insanely tough.
There goes the 10th frag for k1llsen. And of course, this is Group D if you're joining us for the Intel Extreme Masters Global Challenge here at Gamescom. Currently, k1llsen and k1llsen, the two players that are doing so great in Group D. Of course, we saw yesterday Avec and Sparty going through from Group A, Rafa and Noctis going through from Group B. Not sure if any games have been played in Group C yet, which of course is Matrox, Dehang and Strengths. Hopefully we can bring you some of those a little bit later on, and of course any score updates as well. Don't forget you can check all the scores, all the groups, and later on of course the playoffs as well over at intelextrememasters.com. Right
really
now in the game,
this match again.
Yeah.
If you watch DM13, a 3-2 scoreline in the last minute, and you see this game now, I think k1llsen felt like he should have won DM13 more comfortable and just went in and thought, well, I'm the better player, so I'm just going to rip him now, and that's what he's doing.
Just to look at the percentages from k1llsen, I mean, it's nothing really all that spectacular. I mean, his rail just rising there to 40%. We've not seen all that much rail in here from either player. The rockets from k1llsen very good, and he's hitting a 36% LG as well. So, you know, he's looking very, very solid here on Blood Run. But it's certainly nothing, you know, amazing. He's just come here, he's controlled, he's done his job.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he didn't have to pull anything amazing off here as well, because bodzo wasn't playing really sneaky, where you had to get those pixel rails in or something like that. Bodzo was really in his face most of the time, and that's the rocket fights and chef fights k1llsen just won because of armor and health advantage. So there's nothing you need to do to win against a player who just gives you an easy time on the fights.
How do you see? I mean, obviously we're at 15-0 right now with 3 minutes to go. It's kind of garbage time. We can say that at least. What do you think about the winner of Group D? I mean, right now we have k1llsen with one big victory by the looks of things here. We saw k1llsen having a very, very strong and confident game against Draven with, again, big score lines. What do you think to k1llsen versus k1llsen?
It's a hard match to call because k1llsen in group stage usually not that impressive. k1llsen in group stages usually really good. It's going to be tough. I think k1llsen might take it anyway, but it's definitely up for grabs for both players. And I think k1llsen, especially after this victory on ZTN, he's looking to get it as well.
Right now, we are at 18-0. k1llsen showing no signs of slowing down as he connects with another rail down by the end of that Mega Health corridor. Mega Health is actually available, and it will be picked up by Bodzo, but again, he's taking a lot of damage, not really taking all that much of that health through with him, and especially not now as he gets railed from the teleporter exit. Has to be careful of the grenades, and here comes the LG. k1llsen will surely go for the railgun shot, and he does as he rocket jumps over onto the red armor pickup, but didn't actually connect onto Bodzo, who is still looking for his first frag, and is surely going to go down once again. He did hit a direct rocket at the end, but still, k1llsen about to move into that 20 frag margin.
I mean, 19-0 is not a scoreline you see a lot in these kind of games. I mean, we are at the Intel Extreme Masters challenge with the world's best players. I mean, we missed out on Sturmy and Cypher. Cypher having visa problems, and I don't know what Sturmy's up to. But there's still so many good players here, and even in group stages, seeing a scoreline like this is not usual.
And that's a great rail off the spawn again from k1llsen. Bodzo, you know, he's going to lose out in this game. There's no doubt about that now with 1 minute to go. But he still has a chance. I mean, the problem is that obviously one of those wins has to come against k1llsen, which from the performance we saw from k1llsen against Draven is not going to be an easy task, to say the least. But, you know, Bodzo against Draven probably could be a great game in the making there. As we hit the final 30 seconds, k1llsen looking very, very good. A quick look at his accuracies once again. 42% rocket, 35% LG, 43% rail. Just a very solid, no mistakes, no problems game for k1llsen.
Yeah, we really didn't see any big mistakes. I mean, he missed the red armor once. That was probably the only thing you could cry about. But, I mean, winning a match without even losing a single frag, which it looks like. Great rail there again. It's going to give him a nice confidence boost, for sure.
Well, it's 2-0, and it's k1llsen that will join k1llsen up at the top of Group D, 24-0 here on Sentien after a 3-2 winning game on Blood.